don't know why I just said 3, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3.
That boy is trying to be
Welcome.
honest. iCarly.
You know what I'm saying? And I used to love iCarly. I don't know if you loved iCarly, but I loved iCarly.
Showed it. I actually rewatched it a couple months ago.
I just rewatched Victorious not too long ago.
I rewatched Victorious a couple months ago too.
Victorious is all the TikToks like that they made about Andre.
Yep.
I had to go back and rewatch, bro. I
Yep.
said the show.
Had to. Had to.
So hold on real quick. But this is wrestling. I said wrestling. This is Restless Wrestling on a Saturday, a little bit later than 10 o'clock, but we still in the building, still bringing the content. I got my nephew in the back. You might hear some background noises. He might even come pop in on the show. Who knows? But first and foremost, Tariq, how you feeling?
I'm doing all right, man. You know, weird week, long week. I told Pete this morning like the whole week I'll be straight, and then Friday night get here and it's 25 games on, SmackDown on, and by the time I get to the main event, I'll be knocked.
Whoa. Yeah, I felt a little bad because I was like, okay, well, I just spoiled him on the women's mid card title, and he didn't even see it. So when he wakes up, he's probably gonna be like, "Damn, P." But
Nah, I had a feeling that it was gonna happen anyway. So
right,
when you and my brother both did. My brother said, "Women's U.S. title, let's go," and then you said mid card title, and I said, "Oh shit, well."
well, I'm glad I wasn't the only one. Um, so that's definitely good. I'm loving that I wasn't the only one that spoiled it. But I feel you, bro. Work will really knock you out. I've been feeling like that. Like there's been a couple basketball games where people are like, bro, like you watched the game, bro. I was asleep.
Literally, them
I
West
was
Coast games.
yeah,
I
I
don't
was
think
asleep.
I don't think I seen any all week, bro. Nah, I would say all week. Last 2 days.
I watched a lot of hoops, you know what I'm saying? I watch a lot of hoops for the most part.
Yeah,
But I don't know, man. I mean, and as a Lakers fan, I'm kind of conditioned to
you
kind
gotta
of
be a Laker.
like hibernating until 10 o'clock. Then I can watch.
Yeah,
But so like when the Hornets are playing, I kind of just be like half asleep, cooling, and then when the Lakers start playing, I'm like locked in. So it's
see,
cool.
that's when I have all the games on up until,
About
and
to
then
wake
once
up.
games start going off, like I gotta start switching games. Like I'll switch the games and then out.
Bryce in here talking about washed, all that. You know what, Bryce? I am washed. I'm not afraid to admit it, bro. I'm washed. I can't keep up no more, bro. I can't watch from 7 to 1 a.m. no more. Like I did when I was in high school, kind of did
She
near
did,
coast.
bro.
It's dead. I gotta wake up.
Bryce, you
Gotta wake up.
go work in child care and then try to watch a bunch of basketball games at night. Tell me how that go.
Bryce do work in a club, don't he? That's basically child care. That's basically child care. Listen, when adults consume alcohol,
Okay,
straight obnoxiousness,
okay,
straight
okay.
child care. That's
You
what I'm on.
you
Now, the two types of child cares, a little different. Your child care, it's a little different. But yeah, Bryce, I'm just trying to give you your credit, Bryce. Say something. I can't be the only one holding your shield. Oh, I'm gonna drop that whole quick.
never.
Real hater in the building. Work retail. I work retail, and that's why I be knocked. That's why I'm not watched. Right there, he said work retail. I do that. I do that. I be sleep. I be
Get bruh.
going.
Get bruh.
Get bro, man. Look, don't switch up, man. Don't switch up. Talking about there you go, there you go. Don't switch up now, man. We watch. Stand
Right.
on that.
Right.
Stand on that, man. We watch old kings in here. But look, speaking of washed, speaking of things,
Speaking of
um,
things.
you know, wrestling as of late has been really good. It's been real good. It ain't nothing's been washed, but I have a gripe and I
Uh-oh.
have a complaint. And I want to get this off my chest before we even get started with the show for real, for real. Ever since Tiffany Stratton has won Money in the Bank, shit been dead.
What you mean?
Her match yesterday, their tag team match, Naya, Tiffany, Jade, Bianca. Candice ran out, distracted Well, okay, I don't know what they about to do. Like, it's looking like Candace is trying to be Nia's right hand, but Tiffany's the right hand already, so she's trying to cause. But okay, so Candace ran out there, distracted Bianca, set Tiffany up smooth for the moonsault.
Mm-hmm.
She was more worried about some go to the back. We don't need you. We don't need you. She lose.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? What is this? We're getting away from the task at hand, ain't we? Just a little bit, right?
I don't think so.
Talk to me.
I think that is showing that Tiffany does care about Nia Jax. Because when she originally got there, everybody's like, "Oh, she's just gonna turn on. She's just gonna turn on her." Maybe this is gonna lead to Tiffany trying to like, "No, I am with you," and then that's when Nia turns instead of Tiffany,
Okay, so we're
and then
going
that leads to a
dominate.
face turn
Right.
slash. Let me cash this in since you turned
Since
on
you on
me.
that bull. Okay, so we on a hill goes more hill. I'm thinking like Tiffany, bro. Okay, so look, before Money in the Bank, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very talented in ring. Also, though, the IQ was up there for her. Now the IQ for me is like, and I'm sitting here like I gotta, like I don't know, I'm sitting here like Jacob, like I don't know why I'm sitting here doing this, but you know what I'm saying. Tariq, I love you.
You ain't the tribal chief no more.
Speaking on the bloodline later, man, of course, but like the IQ is going, it's down to me, and I'm like, man, her character, I love her character. It's funny, it's perky, whatever. Like she is what she is, you know. But I'm like, damn, like week after week, bro, you come out here looking stupid. What's going on?
I feel like they do that with a lot of Money in the Bank people though.
Well,
If they hold it for a long time, they make them look dumb. They did it with Priest,
they did it with Otis.
Baron Corbin.
Um, Brock Lesnar. I don't know him coming out with a boom box,
Dancing
yeah,
and shit. We ain't never see him do that.
I don't know what's going on with that. But
Like it just if you hold it for a long time, it makes you look dumb because it shouldn't take that long.
to cash in,
But when you're trying
I
to tell
think
a
that's
story, it has to take longer.
I think
Because
that's
like
where I messed up.
they could just use the excuse for her that she's just more distracted now than she was when she
Right.
was by herself. Like when she was by herself and didn't have it, now she's got Nia in her head, she's got the fans in her head, she's got the other people in the back in her head, and she's got herself. Like, oh, I could become champion at any point on any show, but do I want to mess this up? Oh, now somebody else is coming out here trying to take my spot. I can't go for that. Even if I don't really want to be in this spot, I can't let her take my spot because then it's less opportunity for me. You know what I'm saying? Like if Candice LeRae take that spot, then she's not out there with Nia Jax as often as she has been in the last couple of months. Like, oh, if Candice already out there, I don't need to come out there for the save. So
Okay. Well, when you put it like that, maybe I'm not as mad as I thought. Because last night I was like, bro, what am I like? What am I looking at? I was like, bro, what is going on? Like, for real. Now look though, I do love the long term storytelling with the Money in the Bank, but at the same time, when we were younger, I'm so used to the. You need to open? Okay. I was so used to. I won it at Mania.
mm-hmm.
I'm finna catch this whole in on Raw. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like the only person that I seen with the Money in the Bank briefcase that didn't do that was maybe Cena. And I was even mad at Cena back in the day whenever he was like, I want to challenge you straight up. I want you at your best. That ain't what that briefcase for, brother. What are you talking about? What are we doing with that?
If you was gonna do that, what was the point of you winning it? Because you would have got a championship match anyway. Because you John
Anyway,
Cena, and that was the problem. You just wake up. Oh, you got a championship match tonight. Oh, I bet. What we doing?
so we back on this. We back on the Cena hate. You know what? We not even gonna do this yet until he come back. You know what I'm saying? When he come back, then we can start glazing and hating. Cause I mean, yeah.
All right, you got a grape. I got a grape.
Okay. I mean, let's go ahead and call it what it is. Let's go ahead and call it what it is. Let me play this first. I ain't got nothing to play. I forgot to add it. But we not feeling it.
We
It's
not
just
feeling it.
this is the segment that we've introduced last week. We just not feeling it. So I guess we kicking it off. I'm not feeling the low IQ from Tiffany Stratton right now. It's gonna lead to something better, of course. I trust the process. I trust the cook. But right now, I'm not feeling it. What are you not feeling? What's your gripe?
The Rock. So this is my thing. All right.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up, hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. The Rock.
He wasn't expecting it.
The Rock. What? Hold on. What's going on with The Rock? The Rock? What you mean?
All right. So look, when this story after WrestleMania started, and we had this plan for bloodline warfare, right? 5-on-5 in war games. The Rock was supposed to be the guy that is leading solo side. Roman, Sammy, and Jay, and Jimmy, and whoever else is on the other side. But we also have somebody coming back and say, I don't even know what I'm saying yet. We also have somebody come back at Bad Blood for no reason. And somebody come back at Bad Blood for no reason. And then say, see y'all in 2025. 2025 is after War Games. So what I'm saying is if it ends up being a 4-on-4 or 5-on-5 with two new dudes coming in with the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I'm not feeling that. This whole second half of the story was told because of The Rock. And The Rock being too prideful, having too much ego. Let's keep it a buck. There was no real reason. We don't need to see The Rock versus Roman. It's great to see it. Exactly. Money-wise, it's great to see it. But we didn't need to tell the story with The Rock in it. He said, you know what? Let me see what the fans is on. He came out, the fans did what they always do, which is cheer. And then he was like, I'm gonna take Cody match. They was like, nah, we not feeling that. He like, all right, bet. So I'm gonna make it a tag team match. I'm gonna still have my moment. And then the Raw after, I'm gonna come out and I'm gonna challenge Cody. Okay. That's again taking the story to another spot where it wasn't really supposed to go. So now we get to this point and it's like, all right, if the Rock don't come out in the next 3 weeks, what was the point of this whole second half of the story? Because is this really gonna elevate Solo to another point? Because they're gonna lose, and then what happens? That's my gripe.
For once, I agree with this nigga. What are we doing? Bro, listen, folks at home, folks, if you at your crib, you at your job, you at a wedding, you at, a funeral, I hope not. But, I mean, wherever you at and you watching, we appreciate you. But with this, he's saying he's right. And then, especially because of the thinking that I'm thinking was going to happen. Sammy just joined back to the OG Bloodline. Yup, you heard it. OG Bloodline. They back. He excited. I'm excited. Right. Sammy joined back. I got a weird feeling KO not going to be feeling that.
He not.
Which makes me think he might join Solo. Which ultimately makes me think Cody's going to have to join Roman again.
Oh, hell no. Nah.
That's if they go to 5v5 route. 4v4 route, I'm cool with that. But, like you said, the 4v4 route, Roman and the OG Bloodline win. He get the Olafala back, I guess. What happens after that? He just gonna hold the Olafala to 2025 until The Rock come back and be like, I want it. What is he gonna do?
Like, not to mention, bro, coming out at the end of Bad Blood and doing nothing, saying nothing, and then going on his live and talking for 12 minutes, and then saying, see y'all in 3 months, 4 months. So what was the point of him coming out then?
So okay,
Again, just ego and pride.
let me ask you something though. Because we can't act like we hated what happened at Bad Blood. Because we was both calling
No.
4K.
I'm saying, but
you know
we also thought something was gonna build off of that.
We
didn't know
did.
that he said till 2025 yet.
Yeah, that's true. I just wanted to point out that we was glazing and that we have a newly found TikTok page that y'all can go catch all the clips. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to add that in there because more on our TikTok, we're gonna be reacting to Tariq making a perfect wrestler on our TikTok live on the stream here. Y'all can't tell me we not bringing no heat. But before that, yeah, I don't know. I feel like when he comes back, okay, so if he comes back in 2025 or maybe the Rumble, that's about it, right?
It'll be Rumble time. Same time John Cena come back, probably.
Woo! My fault. But if he comes back for Rumble, it could work. Okay, let's say hypothetically this. OG Bloodline wins the War Games match. Roman still don't have the Ulafala at this point. Let's say Solo keeps that. I automatically have to think it's going to be Roman versus Solo, Tongas versus Usos. I pray to God they don't do Sammy versus Jacob. But maybe they might do a 3v3 match with them three. And then Roman gets Ulafala back at the Rumble. Then The Rock comes out. I can see that. That would be nice. But then again, it still leaves the question of, and what everybody forgot about, what the hell did The Rock hand Cody on the Raw after Mania? And what are y'all going to do with that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're trying to tell too many stories at the
They
same time.
folding, bruh, but they doing too much. They're trying to accommodate everybody. You can tell. They're trying to keep their wants and needs by having Cody still be the champion at this time. Mm-hmm. They're trying to accommodate Roman by getting his OG bloodline back. You know, like I can automatically assume like he was like, I'm not about to work by myself. Like we did all this. I'm not about to work by myself.
Yeah.
And then they're trying to accommodate The Rock because, of course, board member TKO, one of the biggest superstars ever. So they can't put him on the back burner. So they're trying to accommodate everybody while still trying to build Solo, while still trying to make Jacob look like how he's supposed to look, while still trying to make the Tongas, the Tongas look like formidable and dangerous, like how they were portrayed when they got there. Mm-hmm. While also still trying to keep Jay main event without being lower than Roman.
Yep.
It's too much. It's too much going on. I'm not saying I don't enjoy it because I am a bloodline glazer.
Enjoy it.
But it's just so much going on. I mean, I am though. Realistically, though.
No, I am. I'm saying I wouldn't go that far.
I would do for you.
Man, Tariq, you a low key bloodline glazer. Like when they come on the screen, you're locked in, just like I'm locked in.
But I'll be locked in for a lot of people.
I too busy. I tell Bowley fly.
Tell him he locked.
I'll be going.
Coco, go.
I do that. I see.
The man has spoken, and I'm with him. We all love the bloodline. I can understand the gripes, but if all of this turns into Roman Rock at 41, I guess that's fine because that's what we wanted in the first place. But it's the Cody thing. I don't know what I don't know
how the Cody thing plays into it because you definitely can't do Rock Roman at Royal Rumble.
I
guess you can do Rock Cody at Royal Rumble.
Stupid.
But that
I need this KO story to cook a little bit more. They can't pass.
I was gonna say that don't give it enough time for that and the Randy thing that's supposed to happen eventually. Like it's just too much trying to happen at the same time. I don't even know how they're gonna do this.
I watched a YouTube video earlier, and I wanna get your opinion. Shout out to the creator that made it. I'm pretty sure his name was Mikey HD or something like that. He did it through the video game. He booked it like this. Cody. Okay, so Rock comes back. And he tells Roman, like, you betrayed the family, basically. You betrayed the family. You turned your back on your family. I don't care if you made up with them. You haven't changed. You ain't done this or that. So I'm gonna put a stop to you, and I'm gonna put a stop to all. I'm gonna make you and the OG Bloodline a living hell because y'all lost the biggest prize in the business. Y'all thought everything is fine. It's not fine. I set up Solo. I did all this. So that, but he tells Cody, "I ain't done with you first. I never got Mama Rhodes tears or whatever on the belt, so I'm not done with you first. Mama Rhodes, Bloodline
Look at
rules.
you now, boy. Look at you
You know."
now.
So they did that, and then Cody, The Rock. I swear, if Cody is their fifth, I'll lose it. Brother, hey, listen. Let me put it on the screen. And then let me tell you. Hold on. I ain't done yet. Reek. I ain't done yet. Let's clap it up for your bro. Because he been watching WWE long enough. You've been watching WWE long enough. I've been watching WWE long enough. Cody Rhodes, I swear to you, is probably going to be their fifth man if they do 5v5. I'm not lying. I'm not lying.
Yeah.
And you have a right to lose it. But back to the story of what I'm saying. So Cody, Rock, Rumble, like you said. That's what happened in the little hypothetical video game thing he did. The OG Bloodline comes out. The new Bloodline comes out. They fighting ringside. Long story short, Roman comes out. Everybody's like, I don't know what's about to happen. Is he going to attack Cody? Is he going to attack The Rock? He tries to spear The Rock. Spears Cody instead. Boom. The Rock wins by default right there. And then Cody's pissed, obviously, because he's like, bro, I've been in this bloodline shit too long. I done lost what I had most. Actually, no. Cody didn't lose. He won by Randy. Randy came out. That's what happened. Randy won the Rumble later, or he won the Rumble before that match even started. He came out. The Rock was about to win, about to hit the people's elbow. He RKO'd The Rock. Then he won. And on SmackDown the next week, Randy was gonna make his decision. He brought Cody out. He brought Cody out. He brought Gunther out. They're still champions at the time. He wants to decide. Randy said, "I'm gonna face Cody. It's our time to do this." But The Rock's bloodline obviously hurt Randy, hurt his leg. So they went to WrestleMania, and Randy got hurt basically. So Cody was pissed that he was overshadowed by this bloodline shit again. All in all, ended up being Cody heel. That's what happened. Cody ended up turning heel, making ultimate. The story was how Roman gets the title back. I know this ain't what everybody wants, but this is how he got the title back.
That's why I knew you was watching it.
But nah,
Had to be something Roman related. Nah, I'm just kidding.
nah, I was watching general because I don't know. I like the hypothetical universe stories that people put together, so I follow a bunch of people. But that's how he ended up getting the title back, and that's how we got Homelander Cody. That's how we got Ultimate Babyface Reigns, and then that's how The Rock after Roman and The Rock had their match at 41. After that, like after Roman won that match, they were in the ring together. Blah blah blah. The Rock was like, "The Civil War's over. Like, fine, I'm done. Like, you got it." And then that's when Cody came out and beat the shit out of both of them. And yeah, he turned into Homelander Cody. And then at SummerSlam, it went. And then after he beat the shit out of all of them, we didn't see Roman until SummerSlam, 2025. Well, yeah, SummerSlam after that Mania. Cody went on like a rampage, beating up the whole bloodline, like every member, don't matter what side, both members. He ran through all of them and said Roman's the last one left. Roman ended up winning. That's how that happened. That was a cook. I ended up liking that story. But they got to do something with The Rock, bro. He can't come out here and run it, bro. Like, there ain't no damn way.
He definitely can't.
He can't.
He definitely cannot.
He can't because that should be.
Yeah, I think they thought he was going to be more involved, or he would be able to be more involved with this second half of the storyline, and now he has not been able to.
So you think that's a fumble on his part?
I do, 100% on him.
It's
because
not on
it's
WWE.
all there. It's not like they needed him to come out every single week. Roman didn't even come back until SummerSlam, so he had months and months to do with all the other stuff he needed to do. And again, it's not like they asking him to do full-time shit. He's going to a SmackDown. He don't even got to be there for 2 hours. he could private fly in, do his 20 to 30-minute segment,
Right.
and then go. And they don't need him there every week. That would make it better. That would make it seem like he is really the one puppeteering it all. But I mean, Solo did say when Roman or yeah, he did say at Bad Blood, like when Roman came or when The Rock came out, this is all part of the plan. So
Right.
I'm hoping that The Rock is involved in this somehow before 2025, before December. But
Okay,
it's
let
not
me ask
looking
you a
like that right
question.
now. What's up?
This is still the I'm not feeling it portion. If anybody's just joining in, I'm not feeling it. Is the things that we gripe about in WWE. It's not us complaining. We can love a product and still have gripes. It happens. You got a favorite
Oh, no.
sports team and you probably hate them to some degree. I know I do. I'm a Carolina Panthers fan. So let's be
The
honest.
Heat, bruh. Woke up this morning, saw day to day on Jimmy's fantasy. Hot.
Yeah,
2 points. Talking about ankle. Trade him. I'm done. I'm done with it. Done with it. Done with it. Done with it. But
Wow.
this ain't a basketball podcast though, so we
This
good.
ain't a basketball podcast. Hey, and the inner hooper of me, I was going to say, talk to me. Let's hear it. Let's see the hypothetical trades. Let's hear them. But I can't do that right now. So look, I don't forgot my question. My basketball really did. I'm like, and I was going to chime in. You know what? You're right. And trade D'Lo. You know what I'm saying? Trade it all.
JJ was not playing.
Hey, that's my coach right there. I like that. We need that for sure. And you know, we need, and this is a hot take right here. This is what I need. All love to the work that they put in the wrestling world. I have no hate for this team, and I think they're very good in the ring. But I low key need the Street Profits to beat the Motor City Machine Guns.
So do I.
I need
So do
that.
I. So do I.
We in agreement.
Yeah.
I don't know what this podcast turning into. We've been agreeing a lot recently. I don't know, but I need that to happen.
No, for sure. They
Well,
they have too many storylines in that tag division that are doing really well. Like I like the way that Ciampa was last night.
I do too.
I also like the way that the Street Profits like, nah, we not playing around no more.
I like
Like
that.
you can't have them lose again. You can't. I mean, you can, but if you do, their credibility is shot. There's no way to build them back up. There's just no way. There's not a way.
What do you feel like they could do with the titles? Could they elevate them further?
100%. Like
through who though? Are we talking a long-standing feud with the Machine Guns, or are we gonna carousel? Like, are we just gonna challenge, like Bianca and Jay? Are we just gonna challenge team after team after team after team after team?
they don't necessarily have to do that. I just think right now, since they won, it's a three team storyline right now. But the way that these other two teams are chasing the championship makes it seem like this championship really matters.
Right.
So we need to see how much it matters to them by them actually winning the shits. They can't just keep losing them and then finding some kind of excuse of why they didn't win or why they didn't get this and why they don't have that. Like, it's what, 3 months later, 2.5 months later, and DIY still talking about they didn't get a tag team singles rematch. Like, what are we talking about? So like,
You change your stuff.
at a certain point,
You eat potato soup, broccoli, and cheddar stuffed soup. Because I'm gonna fix it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna fix it. You can't eat. Well, he's sitting down eating. I'm gonna run to the store right quick. I'll be back.
Okay. Okay. And you know, chat, I can't be mad. I can't be mad. And you know what, Tariq? I agree. But whatever you just said, I'm just gonna say I agree. Because I heard half of it, and I'm with you. They can elevate the titles. And the three, I don't know how it worked though with the three teams because obviously Tommaso about to turn. We're about to get the Gargano. We're about to get the NXT rivalry of probably, honestly, that's probably the greatest NXT rivalry that I can remember in a while.
100%.
So we gonna run that back on the main roster. I just don't know
if they run that back in time for like WrestleMania. Here for it.
And you know what? Vince might actually throw a fit. He see that at WrestleMania.
And we don't give a damn.
And we don't care.
We're gonna dance on it. We're gonna dance on it.
But it's crazy though, right? Think about it. If Triple H was running this company maybe for the past 10 years, we would probably have a Adam Cole, Gargano WrestleMania match. We would probably have maybe even an Adam Cole, Daniel Bryan WrestleMania match at a point. We probably even have
Black still in that mode.
Yeah, we probably would have a lot of.
He done would have had a WrestleMania match by now.
I see. La.
No way you finna respect Ciampa and Gargano, but not Pete Dunne. Just no way. Just no way.
Hey, you know it's funny to me, bro, because I only did it just to get a reaction, right? I only did it to get a reaction. We gotta respect Sir Dunn.
Broke the headset.
We gotta respect Dunn and what he did, for NXT UK, correct?
Yep.
Gotta respect that, So
NXT Black and Gold too.
For sure. See, the thing about NXT Black and Gold was I wasn't present during most of it, I would say. Like, just mainly I had a friend in high school. His name was Holden. He didn't even watch the main roster, bro. He strictly watched NXT. And I can respect that.
That was me for a minute.
But he told me, he told me a while ago. So shout out Holden. I hope I can send this to you. But he the one that told me about, like, bro, like, the main roster's cool. It's nice, but, like, NXT just has so many names. Like, Adam Cole, Black, Corbin at the time. Like I said, Pete Dunne, and then we had even the women Charlotte was there at the time, Sasha was there at the time, Bayley was there at the time. And he was like, it's just basically the takeover era, like when they would have the takeover in Brooklyn.
Yep.
Basically that era. He was like, bro, you gotta watch this. So I kind of picked up later on. I didn't start getting on NXT heavily until about the Gargano Ciampa feud, and maybe when Rhea was about to start coming up and start dominating what she was doing. So
yeah, she was just leaving NXT UK.
So
it was chasing Shayna.
Right. So that's about the time I was kind of hip to it, but I wish Triple H would have been running at the time because I feel like if we do get Gargano and Ciampa at WrestleMania, for wrestling fans, it's gonna feel well overdue. It could be a good payoff. I don't know who I would even want to win at the time. Probably Gargano, maybe, because I feel like he'll probably get stomped out for the majority of it, and then probably
stomped out is crazy.
I mean, I'm talking Tommaso when he was walking out with no music, like
yeah.
And that's what they portrayed him to be like against Pretty Deadly last night, bro. So I was like, ooh.
Yeah. No tagging.
Gargano probably get ripped them first couple, let's say, Rumble, getting ripped.
Yeah.
And then Mania, he'll probably spin back and win that, for his family. Like, they like to put people in the crowd, in the front row. Like, whenever I see a family in the front row, I'm automatically like, okay, like, let's be for real.
Except for Sammy. The first time. First couple times, actually.
Or Gable. If Gable family there, he's losing, guaranteed. So, let's just be for real.
I'm about to say, I think Roman's family was there 31. He lost that too.
That don't count. That don't count because I didn't care if he lost. We got that cash. We got that cash in. I wasn't even thinking about it if he lost. I was like, bro, Seth just cash in. Because what? That's the first cash in at Mania we ever seen.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, this is actually kind of nuts.
Yeah.
Even Priest, when Priest cashed in, I was like, bro, he's cashing at Mania. Like, this is, I wouldn't have thought it. I wouldn't have thought it at all. So, Yeah, I wasn't thinking about Roman at the time. I was like, bro, you'll get your get back eventually, but this right here is special. What I'm watching, like this is special. He went up there waving it around at the time. I'm like, yeah, this is lit. Like this is crazy. Seth fan or not, bro, that was nuts.
Yeah.
So
Can you imagine if he would have slipped out his hand and went to the crowd?
I'm keeping that. I'm going home with that belt. Don't send nobody to come get it. I'm gone. That's a real. That's not a replica. That's a real deal.
You getting mauled in that crowd, so ain't no way you was getting out of there with that.
Most definitely. It's like catching a Shohei 50-50 ball. You probably got a couple lumps, but you got $1 million. Well over $1 million. I think it just sold for 420. But
Dang.
yeah, life changing. But I don't know, bro. That might be all that I'm not feeling. I mean, there might be something else. Let's think. Let's think here. Let's think.
Are we feeling Xavier Woods' heel turn?
No.
I'm still not.
No. I'm not.
It just
No.
not it.
And this is what I'm not feeling. I'm not feeling this part. Kofi made him the quarterback of the team. Now, the heel turn would make so much more sense if Kofi was like, yo, I'm the vet. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this long. I put New Day together technically. I mean, I don't even think he did, but I mean,
No, I think
maybe.
it was Xavier.
So, okay, we put this together. Let him play into that. Like, Xavier was, like, whenever he started beefing with Ray, he was like, you a world champion, and you think you can tell me what to do? Kofi, you a world champion, you can tell me what to do? Play off that. Like, Kofi, like, man, I've been here, bro. Like, all this frustration you feeling, I've done it. Like, you know what I'm saying? For God's sakes, have a callback. Like, bro, I destroyed somebody's NASCAR before. Like, I've done this all. So let me be the quarterback. If they're losing with Kofi being the quarterback, I see it. I see the frustration. But, bro, Xavier legitimately doing stupid shit. And then going back to the back and then being like, you should have let me do me. Like, bro, he tagged himself in on Kofi. Back to win the match. Tagged himself in. Went in there and lost. Went backstage and was like, oh, that was a legitimate tag. You needed it. No, bro, you're not fooling nobody. We watching. Like you're in the match, but bro, we're watching. What are you talking about? So, man. His heel turn is a temper tantrum. It ain't even a heel turn.
It literally is.
And then you took the. What I'm also not feeling is you took the Final Testament out of it. Like, I like whenever it was like. First of all, we ain't even seen that in a minute either. What's going on with the Wyatt Sixen?
They kidnapped the Miz.
Oh.
They showed the video last on Raw.
I might have missed it. I might have got home too.
Yeah, it was like a 2 minute. It was like a 2 minute little like, and it just like took over the show.
So and then kidnapped the Miz.
Yeah, and then.
But the Miz not in the Final Testament technically, right?
But they said in it, they said they wanted the Miz all along. They never wanted.
The Final Testament.
They never wanted the Final Testament. They showed Bo Dallas as the Miz's lackey right before he got like released and stuff. Yeah. So they did that callback.
So
yeah, they did that callback.
It's about to be Howdy and the Miz.
Yeah. But then the Final Testament, Karen Cross is like, I still need to get what I was supposed to get from the Miz. So old girl's like, you gonna let him die, or we gonna go get him? And then they just keep making jokes about it and shit. So,
all right, with
we'll
that
probably
being
still
said,
get that at some point.
Still not feeling that shit. Why are we having a major storyline with the Miz in 2024? Why?
Hey, I was gonna say it earlier. When we was thinking, I was trying to think of stuff. I was like the Miz. But I was like, let me not, because that sounds like hating.
Like, but look, I don't hate the Miz. I respect what the Miz done for the business. You know what I'm saying? Brief, smooth heel turn. He's good on the mic, whatever. I mean, I think I appreciate him more as the Intercontinental Champion than what he did for that championship while he had it. I can respect that. But a major storyline in 2024 is gross.
It smell like in here.
It's gross. But I guess I like it, though, because it's kind of a subplot storyline. But if you're going to build Uncle Howdy to be a world beater, why are we starting with the Miz?
Yeah. I mean, you went from Gable to the Miz, and in 2024, Gable was a bigger name than the Miz was. So.
It didn't even.
But I guess it makes sense, like, that they would go after the Miz, considering this is like a more personal one. So
Right.
maybe they're going after, like they said everyone that they're gonna go after, there's gonna be a reason for it. So well, I guess we'll just have to see.
Well, I hope Alexa Bliss returns soon, and maybe Nikki Cross can go that direction. Maybe
Maybe yeah,
something. I don't
yeah.
know. I don't really know all their personal like.
Or she can join it.
I seen that,
Yeah, but
and
they ain't get to finish telling that story.
they didn't, and it's not fair. You know, Rip Bray, creative mind, one of the best minds probably in the wrestling business ever
Yeah.
seen. So I
It's
hate
hard to
that.
know where that story could have gone, but
Right,
also at the same time, I don't think the who was running it then knew what they were gonna do either
right,
with it. Like, so they'll probably try to separate her, and then if they do bring it back together, it'll be something different.
for sure. Okay, back to your main question. Before we even got on the biz with the Miz, shout out my boy Christian. That's what he liked to say. He used to play with the Miz on WWE 2K23. He was tough, and he used to say the biz with the Miz. So Xavier Woods, if you're gonna turn, just turn.
Just do it.
Same thing with Theory and Waller. I don't know why. I
Oh
mean,
my god.
I don't think that's gonna happen anymore. I think that's chop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless it's gonna be Mania. I guess they're just milking that to Mania.
But golly, bro. I mean, it's a good Mania match, but god dang.
All right, let's do something real quick. We've talked a lot about Mania. Can we make a Mania card like for the folks at home? Like just a guess, just a wild guess, requisition.
We can try.
English words. I don't, we're using them today. So, yeah, we're not uneducated over here. Let's say that. But
Right.
let's try to make a Mania card. I don't have a pen and paper, but let's just go from the top. Let's go from the top. I'm gonna throw out a match. I feel like that should be on there. You could throw out a match you feel like should be on there. Number one. I'll start on number one. It could be on night 1 or 2. Who cares? I'm gonna say this match would. If I had to guess, though, I'll probably say this match would be night 1. I'm gonna throw out the early match and say Tiffany and Charlotte. I'm gonna say that. I would like to see that at 41. Probably night 1. I think that would be a night 1 match because it'll be. I feel like it just has that type of night 1 feel. That's the match
Okay.
that I would go for.
I'm gonna go. This would probably be night 1 as well. Probably the main event. Seth Rollins versus CM Punk.
I think out of all matches, I need that match like crack.
Yeah.
And I need a Seth Rollins win on this one.
Me too.
Too many recent L's at Mania, I think.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
Drew L got waxed in that tag team.
yeah. But
Cody Rhodes
but even
L.
the Cody one, yeah.
Cody Rhodes L. Before that,
I can't remember off the top of my head who we had.
I think
before
his last WrestleMania win might have been.
that. No way, it was Brock, right?
I gotta see.
No way, it was Brock. Because 35, 36 was. Why can't I remember 36? Because 37 would have been. Damn. What was 35? 35 was outside. Oh, 36 was COVID?
So, his last WrestleMania dub was 39. Sorry, Logan Paul.
We
And
count
then,
that.
but before that, oh my God, peep this, right? WrestleMania 35. He beats Brock.
Mhm.
Loses to Kevin Owens at 36.
Yep.
Loses
That
to
was COVID.
Cesaro at 37 in an 11-minute match.
Yep. And that was supposed to build on Cesaro, and instead he ended up losing to Roman and then leaving.
Right. Cody Rhodes loses to Cody Rhodes in a 21-minute match and then beat Logan Paul in the 16.
Yeah. It's also like at a certain point, like I do think he should have lost to Bronson, and hopefully Bronson gets his get back at some point. But it's also like I understand you want the people that you're bringing back to feel fulfilled, but it's
Right.
also you don't want to push the people that have been there, that have stayed there, and have been your flag bearers for years and years, to feel like you're putting them on the back burner to
Right.
accommodate somebody else. But if anyone would be understanding of that, it would be Seth.
Right.
So
How willing do you think he is of giving Punk that moment, though?
that's the thing. Is like if he does give Punk that win, there has to be something on the back end.
I can guarantee you it's a title win.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you that. Like,
Yeah.
it's a title win probably SummerSlam. Like, the next SummerSlam. The following
Right.
SummerSlam. Like, I feel like if they had that Mania match. Seth wins. Well, no, if CM Punk wins, maybe CM Punk can go for Gunther. Who knows? Hypothetically.
Oof.
I don't know, bro. Gunther's the problem.
Yeah.
Gunther's the problem. The real problem.
No, he's not. He is a problem.
Both.
He's him.
Both. Because
I wouldn't say that, because if it's Damian Priest still the champion, then we know exactly what's gonna happen. If
That's
Gunther's
true.
champion, everything is more unpredictable because you really don't know.
that's also true.
I
I don't
mean,
know.
they've had Braun lose twice. Braun Breaker's lost twice, so
Braun
it's
Breaker's
not
lost
like-
twice, but in ways that he should have. Except
Right.
for. Yeah, in ways that he should have. Like,
Yeah,
both of them
I
has
agree.
been like, yo, you a youngin', like, you know, you
Right.
had you
Doing
had
too
when he
much.
was going crazy. So yeah, you're
Yeah.
just gonna take Gunther on the other hand, which is why Crown Jewel's trash. Sorry, y'all. Also not feeling it. Crown Jewel. to me.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, Crown Jewel to
That
me,
was
yeah,
not it.
I'm done building a card. Actually, I'm just gonna go back down. I'm not feeling it. I'm sorry to skip back on y'all. Crown Jewel wasn't feeling it.
That was not it.
I'm gonna say, like I told Tariq, 6 out. Wait, what did I say? 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
6 out of 10. 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
Me and my brother sitting on my right, maybe on y'all's left, on y'all screen. I don't know where it is, but we had a whole discussion of how we thought Crown Jewel was gonna go, and if it doesn't go that way, how we thought it would play, and we didn't get none of it.
Nothing.
I think we got one winner that we thought
It was the first match. It started off good.
Yeah, it was the first match. It was,
right.
it was the Bloodline.
And
Correct.
After that,
It went downhill.
Damn.
I
got
mean,
back
I
in the
guess-
game, turn on the TV or put on the laptop actually. Carmella lost.
Indeed.
Shit had me hot.
That was
Yeah.
actually the worst one.
Yeah, that was by far the worst one in my opinion. And then they wasn't even featured last night. Not one
That's
of the
true.
three. Not
Yeah,
one of them.
none of them.
Not LA, not Melo, not Andrade. And that was damn near the match of the night, if not for sure the match of the night.
So look, keep it a stack. This right here is my swag. Anyway, look, this was my problem. My problem. We got brain rot. Well, we just got brain rot, bro. Look, this was my problem right here. And I want everybody, all viewers, to go back and watch that match. That might be the first time in a triple threat match. Like, not the first time. That might be one of the only times I watched a triple threat match and I thought the winner of the match did nothing for the match. Nothing. Right? 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 Right.
And then the ones that did happen, it was supposed to because they were the heel. And they
Right.
were like Miz, like I'm hiding on the outside while the other two do all the work, and then I come in and still to win.
Right.
It shouldn't have been that way if that's supposed to be your babyface.
But he did not, and you could tell that was even planned like before, like I mean, obviously they got rehearsal or whatever, but my champion looked the worst out of the three. It's
Yeah.
crazy, bro. It's
Yeah.
crazy. And shout out Melo for being the youngest one in there, the young gun, doing the crazy spots, doing this, doing that. Andrade, once again, bro, Andrade, your biggest flaw is you not being able to speak English. That's the craziest thing in the world to me.
And that shit ain't even a flaw.
And it's not a flaw at all. He should be a champion. Carmelo obviously is going to be a future world champion, but
Andrade is just too damn good for them to portray him as he's not. Like,
it's bad. It's bad. And now, I mean, like I said, LA Knight enjoyer here. I'm an LA Knight enjoyer. Catchphrase, love it. Entrance, love it. But Tariq know. People that's talked to me know. When he get in the ring, I be pissed because it's like, bro, this some real attitude era ass wrestling that we got going on.
it really is, gang.
And it's not it. Like, bro, look, I'm like, I love it, right? Like, it's cool. It was cool in the 90s. All the punches, the attitude punches, it's cool, but you're not moving me like, bro, The Rock can pull that off.
Right.
Jay does it a little bit, and it's funny because they're family though. Like it's like The Rock passed it down.
Mm-hmm.
But bro, everybody says you're a carbon copy of Stone Cold and The Rock, and then you get in the ring, and that's what you're doing. You're not separating yourself. So now you really look like a carbon copy. And then you go in there in that match. And the match probably was, 15 minutes? Maybe?
Something like that, yeah.
And you had probably 2 minutes of work out of that match? And you think we want to see that? Bro, we don't want to see that. So then you go, bro, then who's next? And then also in my head is, who's next after that? Who's next? We didn't pass the championship alone, so who's next? You done beat. And I hate using this word, and I use this word a lot. Essentially, to me, he squashed them.
He hit his finishing move on both of them, essentially.
Not even that, right? Not even that. Like, he did. You're totally right. But he beat Andrade one-on-one. Clean.
Yep.
He beat Melo one-on-one. It wasn't clean, but it was kind of clean. But, I mean, Andrade was just sitting there.
Yeah.
But beat Melo. You interfered in Game 7, hit them both with a BFT.
Yep.
And then you go to Crown Jewel and you win. You beat both of them.
Yeah.
There's no story.
Extra week.
There's no story after that.
Yep. It's done. Which is probably why they weren't on TV yesterday.
I'm not feeling it, bro. I'm not feeling it.
Nah.
I'm not feeling it, bro.
Yeah, that shit was whack.
I'm not feeling that, bro.
And I definitely wasn't feeling the way they did going through either.
And I'm for shit show not feeling that.
Cause we could argue that he's the smartest wrestler,
bro,
in the WWE. You mean to tell me that he was so worried about doing a chokehold that he got pinned for a 3 count?
Now look though, that is also there. That is, I agree with the IQ thing, but I can also say that them showing that interview before the match, it kind of makes sense in a degree because he was saying, I'm going to submit him.
But it also makes it predictable. Because we knew that was going to happen.
Bro, I'm feeling how you were feeling that day. You could have just had Cody win clean, bro. A roll up. And they was cooking up until that point.
They really were.
A roll up.
They was doing shit.
But a roll up off of a what? A super cutter, a super Cody cutter.
Yeah.
So
I'd rather him just catch him out of nowhere. Like he got him in a sleeper, he flips over, hits him with a thing, and then boom, 1, 2, 3, quick. Okay.
But it's like you were smart enough to reverse that though.
We see them they do that to Braun Breaker types of oh, you're new to this, you're a rookie, this don't really work on, this would never work on a Kurt Angle. This wouldn't work on a Chris Jericho. I'm not going to say the other dude's name that wouldn't work on, but it wouldn't work on him.
Flying Headbutt. We can refer to him on our pod as Flying Headbutt Man.
Exactly. It wouldn't work on a Bryan Danielson. It wouldn't work on, a Samoa Joe. It did work on Samoa Joe with CM Punk, which I didn't like that either. But those types of guys, it just shouldn't work on. It shouldn't. It just doesn't make sense.
Especially because your name is literally the ring general. Like, but I mean, it don't make sense. I mean, I'm trying to play it up like it makes sense because of that interview, but at the end of the day, it don't. Because if you smart enough to reverse that super cutter, you could have avoided the roll up.
They
That was
thought they
a week.
overthought it.
That was just. I mean, bro. Honestly, I just needed Gunther to win the match entirely because,
Yes.
honestly, because there's a story to tell with that. Like,
Yeah.
there's a story to tell with that. Like, okay, Cody, cool. You are the undisputed WWE champion of the world. You are at the top of the company. You are the face of the company. But the story that they could have told to me was, you all that. But I'm still the workhorse. I'm still the best in the business. Like, you
Right.
got the accolades of the business, and you got the merch. You have the merch. You have the camera time. You have the stories. But you're not him. Like,
It was
you
Seth
need-
versus Roman. It was Seth when he was champion. Roman when he was the champion. Roman
Type
was the guy that was getting all the FaceTime, the screen time, the money, all that. But on Raw and on every PLE, somebody was going out and putting on fantastic matches, putting on fantastic work. Seth Rollins. Not saying that Cody has been putting on great work and that Roman didn't,
We understand.
but
We
we
definitely
knew
understand.
we knew what we were getting when those two were out, and then we know for sure what we're getting when Seth Rollins came out and when Gunther comes out. That's the difference.
I think they just. I didn't like.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I didn't like it. I mean, I think the only results that I liked were obviously. I mean, the bloodline should have ended the way it should have.
Hmm.
I feel like. And one thing about the bloodline, it's cool that they're all together. Love it, obviously. Roman still ain't apologized, bro.
At
Are
all.
we gonna keep doing? Like, are we gonna keep skipping over that part?
bro. Like, what do we like? He gotta show some kind of character development at some point, bro. He can't just keep being the same nigga for 4 years, bro. There's just no way that they're like, yeah, it's gotta be different, and then it's the same. They coming out and they're asking him if he can have a conversation. Oh man, I just asked you to do this one thing. Jay said we equals. If it's not, I'm out. He talking about, oh, that's your one chance. No, you should have been gone. He should have got jumped last night. He should have got beat down 4-on-1 for 10 minutes to end the show. And then he come out next week. You know what? I made mistakes. I gotta own them. Nope. We just love Roman so much. We missed that time where he was traumatizing us for years. We missed it so much that we just gonna go back regardless.
On God, and I love it.
Doesn't make sense.
Nah, I'm just playing.
Oh,
Nah,
man.
we do. If there's one thing that we love more than characters itself, is character development. I mean, everybody knows that we love character development. I mean, he has to apologize in some way, shape, or form. I agree. He probably should have got stomped out, jumped last night. That's what I thought was gonna happen. But maybe at War Games, bro. Who knows? I don't know what they're gonna do. Maybe in these 3 weeks, he's gonna have to apologize.
He has no choice, gang. Or it just doesn't. This whole story doesn't make a ton of sense at that point. Because Roman really should still be mad at Jay. Jay should still be mad at Roman. Vice versa with him and Sammy. Like,
This is how I think, right? I think Roman should be mad at Jay.
yeah,
I think Jay should still be mad at Jimmy.
yeah,
I think Roman should be pissed at Sammy in general.
yeah, yeah.
And Sammy should be pissed at Roman. And then on top of that, Sammy should be pissed at Jimmy because he been saying it, bro. You got me into this. You brought me here.
Yeah,
You kicked me.
yeah,
When I hit Roman, you kicked me.
yeah,
And then Roman should be mad at Jay because, bro, you walked down on us for him. Sammy should be
and
mad.
then went and team with Cody.
Yeah, and then that's what I'm saying. Jimmy should be mad too because you went,
Jimmy should be mad at everybody for real.
honestly, because now, Jay, you are a one more tag team champion than I am with the ops.
Yep.
And then Roman ultimately should be mad at Sammy because you joined my bloodline, you tore my bloodline up from within, then you made alliances and you ultimately ended me. I lost my chip because of you.
Yep.
But instead, we just throwing up one.
And not to mention the year before, it attacked the Usos and tried to stop them from winning.
There's
Or
a lot at
help
stake.
Cody win.
There's so many layers of this story, bro. Like, we glossed over it because,
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I think we glossed over it because of the Rock scenario.
Yeah.
Like, we're
But
trying
we
to fit all
also
of
we
this
also
in.
said there has to be character development along the way. And then as weeks went by, we're like, okay, we still haven't got it yet. We still haven't even seen Paul Heyman yet. I don't think Paul Heyman should be the one.
To bring it back together.
Now, if he's the one that talks to Roman and makes Roman realize what he needs to do, that's completely different than him talking to everyone else and bringing it together.
See, but I don't even like that, though, because at the end of the day, yes, Paul Heyman is the wise man, but he was the strategist for your matches. Like, he
Yeah.
was calling plays for your matches.
Yeah.
Roman is his own entity, bro. Like, he moves how he moves regardless. Like,
But
he,
I will say
right? Talk to me.
Paul Heyman made him smarter, not just in the ring though.
Right.
Because think about all the times that we've seen Roman before COVID. He was just hothead, going out trying to take out anybody that was moving, even if he was already hurt, whatever. Paul Heyman made him realize, hey, you're the money. Whenever you show up is when you show up. People gonna be there regardless, right? So he was never forced to go out and do anything he didn't want to do. When they was getting jumped before the One War Games match, he walked down. He didn't run down there. He walked down there. So like,
Peak aura, by the way.
I think Paul Heyman got into his head and was like, you are smarter than what you've been in the past, which is why the things that you've done have led you to where you were at that time. Like, it's why you weren't beating Brock. It's why you hadn't beat Seth and things like that. Like, your raw physicality and athleticism could beat most people, but sometimes you have to have that other part of it, and he wasn't having it. He didn't have it. Paul Heyman showed him that he did. He just didn't realize that he had it. And I think they can go that route of being like, he was there for the stuff that Roman didn't realize, and now Roman realized it. But it also should have been like, Roman should have realized it because he had been with Paul Heyman for the last 4 years. But I guess they're trying to play on how important Paul Heyman really
And
has
also, though, you see how important loyalty is because your wise man got put through a whole table for being loyal to you. So what makes you think you don't need to be loyal to the people you came up with at the time?
been. Come on now.
At the end of the day, bro, I don't know how all this is going to end. Like, if Solo loses that Ulafala, is The Rock going to cast him out? Is The Rock going to cast him out like he casted out Roman? Is Solo going to end up having to be back with the OG bloodline? Like, what's going on, bro? So much stuff that they could do.
Yeah.
I don't even think Triple H know what he want to do. I think he just, like, week to week, he's just
He's
like,
just going.
this
He
shit
just trying
makes
shit.
sense. Yeah.
He just trying shit.
Whatever click and click. Like, you got to have aura to do that, bro. Like, we just going to roll y'all out. All of them, though. All of them. Like, all of them. For real. Like, special talents, bro. Like, we just going to roll y'all out. And then, I mean, y'all know family business better than everybody. Yeah, y'all know what they want. So,
yeah.
I also need that Roman t-shirt from last night.
The OTC with the yeet on it.
That shit was hard.
I'm like, if he gonna put the yeet on his shirt, then he should be. Never mind.
He should definitely be apologizing and acknowledging.
Yes. Before we watch the TikTok and do whatever we need to do to get up out of here, I do want to show some love to Liv Morgan because I did watch the post show.
You know,
and I said I don't know if this was last week or 2 weeks ago, but I talked about how I was a fan of her when she first started, and it was like 2015, maybe 16, where she was like the Jersey girl,
She
came
the
up with the
Jersey girl.
snapback, had the
Okay.
hat backwards and stuff. And seeing her from here then to now, and Big E said a lot of this, and it made her tear up and made her start to cry and things like that, because her character now has gotten away from her getting the praise from everyone instead of just her fans. At this point, it's more so just her fans giving her the praise instead of everyone, like it was for her build up to becoming where she is now. And I'm sure for someone like her to like finally get to where she's at and not feel like she's getting the acknowledgement that she thought she was going to get when she got to this point because of the character she's playing, she's doing a phenomenal job.
That's
Like,
that Rhea though, bruh.
yeah,
That's
it
that
is.
Rhea. That's
It
that
is.
Rhea effect, bruh. Like,
Yeah.
as
It's
great
the
as Rhea
story.
is and as love, like, I mean, just in general though, like the way they had to play it out, like,
Yeah. And the
Rhea got,
injuries.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Rhea
It's the
getting injured
injuries, like,
twice.
like Rhea getting hurt, like that just. Like that championship, it's not a consolation, bro. Like she really
Yeah.
legitimately deserved that, and ultimately
Exactly.
that's what we were gonna get regardless. Like the
Right.
revenge tour, we were gonna get that dub regardless.
Exactly.
Like it just sucks the way it had to happen.
Yeah.
But and then especially now, the story has changed so much.
Yeah.
Because of the injuries, the adjustment that she had to make with her
Yeah.
character, and bro, it just shows who she is within the business. Like we talk about Seth Rollins being the ultimate businessman, but she's the ultimate businessman. Like.
Yeah.
Or businesswoman, not businessman. Nah, I ain't gonna disrespect her, businesswoman.
Right.
You got hurt, and typically in the history's past, we've seen when a smaller,
Wrestler.
like a smaller wrestler gets injured, and they were in a larger than life type feud, which I hope don't happen to Ilya. Way too talented. I hope it don't happen to Ilya. But
I don't think so though.
in history's past, we've seen them kind of
Right.
backburn them. I mean, shout out Triple H for not doing this, but
Right.
she came back. She worked her ass off. She's healed right now. Even when she's supposed to be healed right now, people are still cheering her. People still love Liv Morgan. We love Liv Morgan. We love Liv Morgan on this podcast.
Right.
And she's making that championship mean something though. Like, I feel like people think like just because Rhea don't have it, the championship is still elevated, bro. It's still at highest level, and that's why I love Nia Jax too as well because, bro, both women's championships feel so important at the same time. Without the top two players, well, actually, I'll say the top three players: Charlotte, Becky, Bianca. They're not even in the world title picture right now, and they're still relevant and it's still hot. So yeah, shout out to Liv Morgan. Shout out to Nia Jax too for being laid off, coming back, being trusted to run SmackDown.
A huge story too.
Yeah, running a huge story, and you're making the most of it. Like, and I shout out to the women in general, bro. Like y'all, there was a point in time. I mean, shout out Becky Lynch, but there was a point in time where the women were the story in WWE, and it's slowly starting to become that again because both championships are important. Now we got Liv and Raquel trying Jade and Bianca. So now the tag titles are crazy important in general now. And then now we got stars that we didn't even know we were going to have just based off the tag team alone. Our NXT ladies put on a hell of a show at Crown Jewel. Hell of a show at Crown Jewel. Our NXT ladies. Obviously, you got Io and then Kyrie. Fire. They going to do what they do regardless, night in, night out.
Yeah.
And then now that we got this mid-card title, now we can start seeing Zelina, maybe even Candice, Michin, maybe Chelsea, Io. I mean, I don't know what they're gonna do if both brands can. Yeah, I don't know if both brands are gonna be able to get it since all this.
Yeah, I was wondering if they're gonna do an Intercontinental one on Monday.
I hope if it's like that, then I hope they do that personally. I mean, there's a
too.
lot of titles in the business, but there's a lot of talent.
There's a lot of wrestlers because then you have reason to bring up more NXT talent.
Right.
You can't. Right now, you're pigeonholed because you only have one title in an entire roster. Like if you only had one title in the men's roster, you wouldn't need as many people that you do in the company.
Right. Now I feel like people are gonna hate what I'm about to say. I'm piggybacking off of you. People are gonna hate what I'm about to say. Maybe you gonna like what I'm about to say. But now now that we have a U.S. women's title, and let's say hypothetically it is on SmackDown, I would love to see a callback between, like how Kevin Owens and John Cena did. I would love to see Roxanne come up and challenge the U.S. champion. Not just any U.S. champion. I want to see her come up and challenge the inaugural women's United States. And that way, if she loses, it's fine because then she can go back down and handle business because it's the inaugural champion. But that right there gives you the facelift that you need.
Yeah.
I think if you're going to remake the Open Challenge, it should definitely be with this title right here because there's so many talented women. You can bring them in week after week after week.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fine. That's why I think the first inaugural U.S. women's champion or United States champion should be, I feel like it should be somebody that can hold it for maybe like two to 3 months, do the Open Challenge, hypothetically. But that's what I would like to see. For sure. It would work better on Raw because I would like to see Io be the one to do this, personally. She would be my choice to have people come up and get challenged. But
there's some names on Raw that could take it and really do some shit with it too. Because
that's what I'm saying.
It's somebody that I need them to bring the dominant one back. Put that bitch on Shayna Baszler.
Bro, honestly though, Tariq, let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it a $1,000. The Pure Fusion Collective, this is perfect for them anyway. If she wins that and has them, it can elevate that. It can, bro. Yeah. I'm just saying these titles can elevate any women's superstar that we choose.
The entire roster. The entire roster. There's certain people that should stay far away from these 4 horsewomen.
Yeah,
one of them, stay far away.
Bro, honest to God, I'm not even mad if you throw it on Jade, bro. I'm not mad because if we're saying she's too green for the world title picture, and let's say
this is the build up.
She wins that, and let's say hypothetically,
this is her
right?
TBS championship,
right? Let's say hypothetically you don't even want to turn one of them. Mm-hmm. This is how you do it. Like, let's say Jade holds it for a while. Mm-hmm. They end up losing the tag team title. Cool, whatever. Then Jade go take this title, and Bianca goes back to the world title picture. Let's say Bianca ends up winning it eventually. Mm-hmm. Jade is like, I'm the best. I've been holding my title way longer than you just started holding this one.
Right.
And, Bianca, I'm the EST. I got the bigger title anyway. Right. Okay, you put yours up. Yeah. We got a title match at Mania. Simple as that.
Yeah.
We could do so many stories. Now, I hope they don't do that because, once again, that will kind of handicap the rest of the talent, which is but this is something that we're used to. But there's so many avenues.
There's a lot of avenues.
So
I'm really excited.
And I'm excited for it. Now, before we leave this, y'all, because Tariq got to go coach, let's go react to this man's, perfect wrestling.
It's been doing numbers since we got on here. But we're going to take a look. We're going to take a peek. Now, what he's doing is going to pull up 12 to 13 superstars in a row. He's going to choose between strength, charisma, stamina, ring IQ, trainer, brand, agility, and a finisher. Yeah, you can only tap one.
Let's see how my brother
you can only click on one.
To build the perfect WWE superstar.
The volume's right here.
We're going to go with...
We're not going to be able to hear. So...
Yeah, that's fine.
The IQ, is that Kurt Angle?
I don't know if I can full screen this or not. No. Okay, we're just going to watch it like that. Now he's on the side. Right? Okay. Ring IQ... Strength. Chose Kurt Angle. W.
It's like Braun Strowman.
Strength.
That's easy.
Braun. Also a W.
Charisma. Agility. Gotta go Braun Breaker. He's probably the fastest in WWE right now.
I hope you took.
Coup de grace, NXT, trainer, stamina, charisma.
She's jacked. she's jacked.
Out of these, I just go to NXT,
Wait,
I guess.
Oh, you chose NXT as a brand. That's actually a W.
Trainer, finisher, stunner, stamina, trainer. I'm going to pick Kurt Angle twice, though.
Okay. He's thinking hard here.
Kevin Owens, finisher.
Stunner is not bad. Okay, let me ask. Is it the stunner or is it the pop-up powerbomb?
See, I think his finisher is the stunner, but I would rather it be the pop-up powerbomb.
Okay.
Like if it was a
Okay.
powerbomb, I would have chosen.
But it's your perfect superstar, so it's your choice at the end of the day.
Oh, if it's mine, it's Papa Powerbomb for sure.
Okay, that's a
'Cause
W.
that shit
then.
clean.
That's a W. Because honestly, it goes hand in hand with the strength and the
Trainer.
agility.
Sammy's not
Like-
bad.
Trainer Sami Zayn. That's a cook. We saw him train Gable. That's
Come on
a
now.
cook. That's a cook. This ain't bad.
Wait, no, Gable trained him.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
we
Gable
keep
did
getting
train him.
this for
Sorry.
damn Coretta.
Well,
Go Drew.
But Sami Zayn is capable.
yeah,
of
Sami
being
Zayn valid.
an
I mean,
elite trainer.
he conquered Gunther, so I mean,
Come on now.
he can train you. He can train you. Stam,
Stamina. Please tell me. we
Drew.
get, like,
That's a W. Drew has participated in some long matches. Some long matches, so I'm not gonna be mad at it. Notably,
I don't want to
that
get same
match.
twice, but that's not bad.
Ooh, they kind of did you dirty on that.
Yeah,
Rank
they
at
did
number
me
8, United States champion.
Yeah. I was
That's
like,
not
"Man."
bad. At least you a champion.
Yeah, it could be worse. Could be like
At
you
least-
stuck in NXT. I think one was like you stuck in NXT. I was like, damn.
Damn.
And then my part 2, I'll post a little later. But that was the Intercontinental Champion. So I was like, damn, bro, what
Okay.
I gotta do?
I'm gonna get on there and make one of them Johns, and then next week we can review. We can put it together, and I don't know why I'm holding this bread. Sorry, y'all. I'm a product of my environment. What can I say? But that is the episode. It was a bunch of what we not feeling. We got to get these out the way, man. And I feel like it's perfectly appropriate to get that out the way because we just had a PLE and we're on the road. I think we're almost officially on the road to WrestleMania. So, yeah, we got to get these out the way. That way we can fully lock in on the road to WrestleMania. So appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in on this lovely Saturday morning. Tariq, thank you for your time. Who hating? It's got to be Bryce.
I love that
He-
you knew by my face that he was hating. That's
Bryce.
either glazing or hating. You either glazing or hating. Which one? That's crazy.
Bryce, brother, you basically just saying I know ball, and it ain't no insult to Tariq. You just said I know
But
ball.
he don't know ball, so he can't say whether or not we know ball. Because 7 other people up there, he ain't know who they was. If I say, why did I pick Braun Breaker's agility, he gonna be like, shit, I don't know. But I can tell you, that motherfucker run 20 miles per hour, rope to rope.
Bryce, I can't.
He glazing and hating. That's kind of crazy.
He said boom, both. Hey, my type of guy, man. But listen, shout out to everybody. See. We out of here, man. I'm leaving. He talking about some pause. We ain't got time for it. We leaving, and we leaving with the chick Willie. So we'll see y'all next week, man.
Appreciate y'all.
Get it to him. I like that. We out of there, man. I like that. Hey, he said niggas was glazing.